Okay, so I have no idea why that I'm going to record this, and I have no idea if it's going to help somebody, if it's going to help myself, or it's just enough just to maybe give some people some information. But I just left my husband. I have kids in the car, so I have to be real careful what I say, but it's just me and my kids. We have no idea where we're going to go at this point. But I will say this, that no longer will I let anybody run over me, and no longer will I let anybody take the sunshine away from me and my children. We have been put in a position by an addict to where we have no home. We are homeless. We're staying with my cousin, and almost put her in a situation to where she lost her home too, because she is in a government housing, so she can't have other people staying with her. I begged and I pleaded my husband. I said, you've got to do something. You have to do something. I said, because of your pride, and you're actually putting her in a situation to where her and her family, her two little kids, you know, they're going to be homeless as well. I said, and we can't be like this. I would rather us live on the streets and live in Walmart parking lot before I take another family down with us in this escapade of addiction. I said, when my brother made a post that addiction doesn't just hurt the addict, it hurts the whole family, and that couldn't be more true. Whether it be a sister, whether it be a wife, a girlfriend, a husband, a son, a brother, a best friend, a favorite cousin, an aunt, or an uncle, it always hurts somebody other than the addict. My husband is a good man. He really is. But he has this demon on his back, and I don't think he cares to get rid of it. He likes what he does, and he feels that is the only way that he can get through life, and without it, he's just nothing. He feels. I have fought this battle for almost 2 years now, and not even really knowing that it was a battle in the very beginning, but I realize now it's a battle that I don't care to fight anymore. I want my children to know how important it is to set a foundation and to be a good family and to be able to provide for my grandchildren in the future. And one thing that I can't do is keep my kids in a position to where they think that it is okay to live the lifestyle that we are living, because it is not okay. It is not okay not to know where you're going to be living the next month. It's not okay to know whether you can feed your children or not. It is not okay whether you're going to find another needle in the house laying around somewhere, or one of your kids are going to get a hold of the needle, or your cousin and her babies are going to find it. That's not okay. It is not okay to spend what very little money that you have on the drugs so you feel like you can get through the next day, just so that way we can not even know what's going to come tomorrow. I believe in living the fullest every day. I believe in living a life, and I believe in taking chances, but I don't believe in taking other families down with you, and other children and other people. Addicts are alone because of this. He could have went to a rehab. I begged him and I pleaded, and he's just not going to go. He'll sit there and he'll convince me, I'm going to go this day, I'm going to go that way, I promise you I'm going to go, I need the help, I know what I need to do for my family. But in reality, he's not going to go. He didn't go. Obviously, he's not. He doesn't think that he needs it. He thinks he can do it on his own. But if he can do it on his own, then why hasn't he? Why hasn't he done this on his own? Why does he still proceed to put us in this situation? I don't know. But I do know this, that I'm not going to continue to live like this. I'm not going to continue to live to where I have to hide my own medication because he feels that he is obligated to it, and really he's just feeding it. I'm not going to live like this any longer. I'm going to walk this white line of light if I have to be alone. This is not the first time that my children have been involved in an addict relationship. Okay, and one thing that I have learned in these past couple of months, which has actually given me the courage to walk away, is the fact that I am very codependent, and somehow, some way, I always end up with an addict, and the addicts always hurt us. I can't help them. I have realized that now. I cannot help an addict. You can't help an addict. No one can help an addict. The only person that can help an addict is that person. So don't feel bad whenever you have to walk away or close the door and lock it, because there is no point in taking your family down whenever all you're trying to do is to help them. I'm an angel of hope, and I have a page that is actually called the Angel of Hope. Project Hope Angel, sorry, that's my page's name, Project Hope Angel, and it's actually all about being in a domestic violence situation, and it's all about being with a not so great spouse and someone who abuses you in some way or another. And guess what? Being the advocate of that page that I created, and I put out there all of these different ideas and ways of being able to get away and being able to help and showing them the light at the end of the tunnel. And little did I know that I was in that same situation. No, he didn't beat me. No, he wasn't as bad as my last relationship, so it's got to be a good one, right? That's wrong. Anytime that you are in a situation to where you are unhappy and you can't even be yourself, then you are in the wrong situation. I've always believed in whenever you make a vow, you stick to that vow. I've always believed in, marriage, stick together through sickness and health. And I'm not saying that I'm going to divorce him, but what I am saying is I'm not going to be around him as long as he is in this situation right now. I'm not going to subject my children to them and let them think that this is an okay lifestyle, because it's not. I've done a lot of research on addicts, and I have a really, really soft spot on addicts, and because I know that there is good inside of every single one of them. But here's the problem: they love their demon. Until they stop loving their demon, until they stop seeing us as the shadow cast behind them that is trying to hurt them or to betray them in some sort of a way, they're never going to walk away from that demon, because you know what that demon is doing. And I don't even know if I would even subject it to a demon, because you know what, everybody knows demons can be defeated. But guess what, this thing called addict, it is the hardest to be able to defeat. Okay, our prayers and our love and our hope and our dedication and our loyalty is not enough to help an addict. There is something else going on right now, and I refuse to sit back and be another victim of an addict. I refuse to sit back and let my children, more importantly my children, to be a victim of another addict. They deserve a better life, and I am worth more than this, and my children are definitely worth more than this. It is time for us to put our foot forward and to live the life that we know that we deserve and that we earned. So I'm just letting y'all know this now. Like I said, I have no idea why I'm doing this, but who knows? Maybe it'll help somebody. I don't know. But the first step is to helping yourself. And you should not ever feel ashamed for getting yourself out of a situation that is not okay. And if you think for a half a second that it's going to get better, it's not going to get better. Okay, this is the third relationship that I have been into that I have had to leave and put my children through the shit that they don't deserve, because I thought, and I had hope, and I have a heart, and I thought that they would be okay, and I thought that they could take care of us, and I thought that that's all that they need is a connection and some love and support. But in reality, all we are is the enabler. You that are still there with your addict, you are the enabler. And as long as you are there enabling them, the worse it's going to get. Mark my words. Best thing for you to do is to walk away. I'm not saying you can't love them from a distance, but you shouldn't sit there and allow yourself to get hurt in the process of it. Now, if you're alone and you don't have little ones that you have to look after and other people that depend on you, by all means, stay there, help them. But you need to learn what the difference is between an enabler and the difference between a supporter. I don't even really know right now at this point if this is really about addiction or if this is about abuse, because let me tell you, he never hit me. He didn't do those things, but I promise you the words that he said to me took my soul away. And that bright, bubbly, sunshine person that I have always been, that I still refuse to let go, he tried to take that away from me. And the words sometimes can hurt you more than a fist or a belt or a bat or a knife or even a gun. So yes, it is worth walking away, and you will be fine. And I will be fine.